somebody pop all day. Hold up, somebody on their way. Hold up, I would've grown all day. Hold up, somebody can't relate.
Black Panther.
I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby. Come real, you could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby. Come ride with me. Ride with me, baby. Come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby. Come ride with me. Ride with me, baby. Come ride with me. I live a wild life, don't judge me. In the lobby, walk in the room, then leave with the that in my body money. I ain't the same guy when I was 14. I was trying out for the ball team. High school crush was ignoring me. Oh yeah, now me. Now I'm on the road. Shorties on my shores. Saying I'm about to. I'ma talk cause I ain't finished yet. True be told, yeah, I been a man. Still gon' love me when the fan. Are you? Oh really now? Aight man. Let's go.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston. Tonight, the Boston Celtics play host to the Golden State Warriors. All right, here we go. Inside, he scores.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
Curry goes to the left side. Durant, his first effort, off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Warriors have the basketball to Curry. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. To Irving. Deep right corner. Great feed. Sets it. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
Jason Tatum finished third amongst all rookies in Rookie of the Year voting. But I say to you this. I agree with what Jaylen Brown had to say. If it was a one-on-one battle, who you taking, Jason Tatum or Donovan Mitchell? Jason Tatum or Ben Simmons? I take JT every time.
Irving to Jaylen Brown. Irving gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Curry. Green curling inside with another basket there.
This game is so mental. Trust me, some nights you give poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
Irving, not that time.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Irving brings the ball up court to Jaylen Brown.
Cut it, I got yours.
Banks it in for two.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Irving with the basketball. Leads one. Irving. Wide open look, won't go.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one.
It's a big finish.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Into the front court, it's Irving. They trail by one. Short jumper off the mark.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Deep left corner. Beyond the arc for three. And the rebound taken by Golden State. Draymond Green will go to the line to shoot two.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
First one, count it. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Kyrie across the timeline. Down two to Rozier. Here to Irving. Hayward to Irving. Has a chance. Hand in his face. Still hits. You don't see that very often.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who can differentiate themselves.
Here's Irving into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Rozier rocking the rim. He dared them to get in the way.
So many players try to get pretty with the game. They want to dance. They want to do all these tricks, maybe a God Shamda. But sometimes you got to revert back to the old school style of the way we play the game. Just put your head down and stop me if you can.
Here's Durant for two. Not today.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Aaron Baines powers it through. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Lays it up and in.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Tough shot. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Turned away by Bell.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Cook to bring it into the front court. Now down 6. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. The Warriors are now
Irving. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Has a look. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side, given how they're defending. Slam dunk. Now a 3. At the buzzer. Shot from 3/4 court is good. He buries it. Who does this guy? Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Possession lies with Golden State. Trying to cash in, buries it on the catch and shoot.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Irving into the front court, up by 6. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Irving to Rozier. Off the mark. Not a high percentage shot.
Okay, that's all right. You take your lumps and you move on. You did exactly what the game plan was defensively to guard a player like that.
I like that.
the assist from number 9, Andre Iguodala.
Irving with the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. What can you say? Morris locked in on that one.
The post-shot confidence is everything. He's still running down the court, holding his extension.
Thompson. Rebound, Aaron Baines. To Marcus Morris. To Brown, down low. Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Marcus Morris. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it. It's a 3.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
The drive, right to the basket. Almost. And he's not getting the call. To Jaylen Brown. Fires the 3. Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Timeout Boston, as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Rozier. Defense all over Rozier. Can't connect. Livingston to bring it up. Right now, down 7. Green. Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Jaylen Brown. Rocking the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
And a putback slam.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Goes to the right side. On a bad pass. Going away by the Warriors. Taking advantage of the turnover.
You know, someone had the audacity to ask Klay Thompson how he feels about being the 3rd or 4th option, and I love his response. He said, I don't care. When you're as efficient as me, my paycheck warrants it. And I think about a game he had this past year. 88.4 seconds of possessions, 52 touches, 33 shots, 11 dribbles for 60 points just in 22 minutes proves the reason why Klay is Klay.
Jordan Bell with the dunk.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice.
Here we go. I got him.
Tatum. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
I said this on draft night that Jason Tatum was the most special player in the draft. Granted, I didn't know about Donovan Mitchell, but it's hard to believe that Philadelphia traded this pick away so the Celtics can have a future star.
Runners good there. Play is stopped. Timeout Boston as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Changes coming from both sides right now. Irving had made his first couple, but he misses there. Curry into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. To Irving. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. It's Golden State basketball. And the finish at the rim.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Hayward. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Thompson to bring it into the front court. The margin is 3 as we approach halftime. Into the front court, it's Irving. It's a 1-point game as we approach halftime. Marcus Smart forcing that one. Well defended. Has a chance. Another chance. Oh, and a putback.
Ed, I'm telling you that every player in the league will make that shot. The defense has to be elevated.
To Hayward. unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
It's denied by Horford.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
From the painted area, won't go down. Deep three at the buzzer. So a tight one as we reach the break in a one-point game. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Golden State at the controls. And too much contact.
A simple touch foul.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Durant. They have to keep him in their grasp. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Durant across the timeline. Our score all even in this third quarter. Durant. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense.
Oh, and a putback.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Durant with the basketball up top. Leads for it. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one. Celtics have it.
I got him. Here we go. What's up?
Knocks down a tough shot. Now a smothering defense.
No fading on that shot. Strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101. And look out. Big finish at the rim. Whoa, that was like an express train. No local stops.
It's like you walking into the tunnel getting ready before this game. I saw you. You were locked in. You had the horse blinders on. You were myopic. Nobody was stopping you. You were focused.
Jay, there's a level we have to reach. Game in and game out. Gamers know what it's about. Curry into the front court. He'll run the offense. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Durant across the timeline. Up 6. Count the basket.
This is a statement game for this unit. This defense has generated a lot of easy offense, and the one thing we know in the league, easy offense is hard to come by.
A bad pass there. Warriors have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Durant. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse, to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. For 3, that no good, off the mark.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Warriors have it. Durant with the basketball up top. The lead is 11. Durant. Not that time. To Hayward. Rejected by Durant. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Time to shuffle things up. Kevin Durant with the rock. Short jumper stays out. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration. What more does this guy have to prove?
He has everything to prove because he's not trying to prove it to you behind the screen, watching this game, playing this game. He's trying to prove it to himself, Kevin Durant, every day that he is the greatest to ever put on an NBA uniform.
Livingston across the timeline. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. To Rozier. Slams it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Inside, he scores.
And remember, Ed, they trailed at the halftime. This is not the same team that we saw in the first half. Playing with a new zest for life, apparently.
Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Durant. They need something to go down. It's no good. Celtics have it. To Marcus Morris. Marcus Morris, strong finish. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Rozier with it. The deficit is 6. Horford just off the mark. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The Warriors with the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway.
Scores 100 points tonight. Everyone gets free pizza.
Shot from the lane won't go. Another follow, still no good.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
The crossover gets inside, and the slam dunk.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Boston with the basketball. To Hayward. Rozier. Rozier, shot no good.
I'm the player that just missed that shot. Just because you're open doesn't mean you need to shoot. You can put the ball down on the ground and drive to the rim.
Missed that one. The defender was all over him.
Ooh, someone's been working on their game in the offseason. But let's not get carried away.
The follow won't go either.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Kyrie across the timeline. Down 6. Irving. Rim. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Curry to Thompson. Fires the 3. That's good D. Shot no good. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Hayward. Here comes the screen. Hayward. Great looking vision. Irving. And the Warriors have the rebound. To Durant. Celtics have it. To Irving. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Here's Irving into the front court. His group now down 2. And Green able to pull down the rebound. To Thompson. Going to launch beyond the arc. He was all over him. Irving into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. To Thompson. Durant. He's looking for that touch. Irving with the basketball. They trail by 2. Gets it in the left corner. And he throws it down. Al Horford showing off all the moves.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Oh, Horford up to block the shot.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Down just a couple. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Hayward knocks it down from mid-range.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ballgame is how they are touching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
To Curry. A pass taken away by the Celtics. Kyrie across the timeline. Up 5. And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac-toe.
Irving to Jaylen Brown. Nothing going here on that drive. Got it at the line. Hayward to Jaylen Brown. Nice pass to set and stuffs it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Here's Irving into the front court. Up by 6. Tatum, yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Cousins, he connects. Not the guy you think would beat you.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game, and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Cash is in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
That's what you like. That rip through right into the shot. That's smooth.
Have to respect all elements of this game. To Curry. From long range. Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Cousins to Thompson. 4-3. Good luck making excuses. Klay Thompson wide open. He's not going to miss that one.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
First one goes down. 2 for 2 on that trip. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left for the rest of the game. They're gonna make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Thompson. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
First free throw is good. So he hits the first, misses the second. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Now down 6. To Thompson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, could have sealed it, but it's no good. Here's the whistle. Intentional foul.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Celtics down the second after missing the first. Runner's good there.
Which way do you want to, Ed? Lefty, righty? He can finish with either.
Ruling is there was intent. It's an intentional foul.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
Off the mark on the first free throw. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Corner three at the buzzer. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they take care of business at home. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here. And I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Celtics won this game after a close finish. And of course, I've got to mention how many times they scored from beyond the arc. They were so confident with the three ball, and it was instrumental to their success. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Boston Celtics. The Warriors just couldn't close this one out. Sure, it's great they shot so well from three, but none of that really matters when your team has one more loss to show for it. The Warriors relied on these guys for their scoring here today.
Game track. Assists.
I was really impressed by the way these teams shared the ball. As you can see in these highlights, the ball movement was spectacular. It can't be said enough. The extra pass can make all of the difference.
Player of the game.
Kyrie Irving could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school. Go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.